YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve. How you doing? We're just up here in the loft. I'm getting some stuff. How's things? I haven't done one of these for a long time, so I'm going to be out of practice. I haven't gone completely off the rails. I'm growing the beard. So if you are looking at going, my God, his beard looks long, he looks rough, I am growing the beard. I'm growing the moustache and the beard. I want to get like a full. I've been trimming it for a while now. We're getting a guy to trim it, and I'm gonna give winter. I'm gonna give it a good winter grow. So yeah, it does look a bit rough. But how you doing? How's things? You haven't seen the loft for a while. Not much has changed. Sold that sadness. That's about it. Yeah. I've got quite a bit that I've got to pick up. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna do like a picking kind of session. Completely rip Nick's thing off, but yeah, I think Nick does I don't watch any YouTube videos anymore, so I've got so many stray hairs. I've just tried to, like, it was all overlapping on the lip. I've just tried to give it a bit of a trim, but I haven't done that good of a job. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of a picking video today, guys. So I'm gonna have a bit of a chat, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm picking for today, Monday, going out. But yeah, it's been a while. I don't know. I kind of lost the love for doing a YouTube video, to be honest. I am a kind of person like that, where probably the last video I did, I was really like, I'm gonna do it, and yeah, and then I'm very day by day kind of person. I'm very like, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm doing videos now. It might stop in a week. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, what have I been up to? Nothing really. I'll get this out of the way. If you've seen that I've done videos lately talking about the 1 year now beer. Now, I did a post on Instagram. I'm not sure if I did a video. I can't remember, where I questioned whether I wanted to continue doing 1 year now beer. Long story short, I'm not going to. I did break 1 year now beer. Now, I'm not happy with myself about it. I'm not going to lie. I've kind of beat myself up about it for the last, say, it's got to be about 3 weeks. But you know, shit happens. Shouldn't have done it. Broke it. Thought I'd be okay. Wasn't. But I'm now back. I'm back on not drinking. So yeah. I did 140, 50 odd days. I'll tell you what broke it. I went out with my mate, and I've been out with mates before and not drank. It's been fine. But I went out with my mate, and I ordered non-alcoholic beer, and they gave me like a 0.5 beer. Now this isn't me breaking it, by the way. They gave me a 0.5 beer, and it really pissed me off, because the kind of non-alcoholic rules are you can drink a 0.0 point something alcohol beer, and that counts as a non-alcoholic. But I drank a 0.5 of a beer, and I just went, it'd been playing on my mind since holiday on whether I was going to break it. And I just thought, sod it, I'm going to have a few beers. So I had a few beers, I broke it, had a good night. But then I was pissed off in the morning. And then, to be fair, the reason why I stopped drinking has been more clear, let's say, over the past few weeks, where it's took me 2 weeks to get back off it. Not drinking every day, but just putting it off. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the day after. I'll do it Saturday. I'll do it Monday. And I've said it before, I'm not a person who is getting bottles of vodka behind ET over here and drinking it while I'm in the loft. I'm just the kind of guy who will get a few beers on a night, and I'll play Xbox till 3. And the next day I'm completely useless because I've been drinking till 3 o'clock, and then I won't get anything done. So it's more of a productive kind of thing. It did happen in October. Yeah, I think I did drink in November, but I stopped towards the end of October. But yeah, I'm not pleased with myself about it, but I've beat myself up about it enough. I'm not going to beat myself up about it anymore. If anybody wants to comment away. But yeah, I'm going to try it. The thing is, at the minute, I'm just kind of going, I'm not drinking. I'm not doing any kind of 1 year now beer or anything like that. But for me to do this and put all my, what's the word? All my energy into this, I can't drink. Because it's, I just can't do it. There's no possible way of me drinking and doing eBay and working for myself. So I've come to realise that. So it is just a thing. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink again, but right now I'm not drinking, and for the foreseeable future I'm not drinking, and we'll see if we'll get to a year. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. But anyway, got that out of the way. But yeah, the rest of the time eBay's been. Although I did have a pretty, when I got back off holiday, pretty, what's the word, undisciplined end of October. October wasn't too bad, wasn't the best month. August is still my best month this year. September I was literally £2 or £3 away from beating my record, but August is still my best month this year. November I'm doing really well. If I put out a video out yesterday, I think. Yeah, clothing sales are doing really well at the minute. Loft is still full of shite, but Plush Mountain's going down with bids. Bric-a-Brac Mountain's going down with bids. I have added to, not Bric-a-Brac, what's that? Bric-a-Brac Mountain. Miscellaneous Mountain, whatever. Bric-a-Brac Lane's going down as well. But yeah, it's been all gravy apart from me breaking the 1 year now beer, which I was pissed off at myself about. But I don't know. Although I don't think, and it's a weird thing, I don't think I'm addicted. I'm not. No, I know I'm not. Like, my dad was addicted to alcohol. My dad used to get shakes if he didn't drink. I'm not like that. I don't get shakes. I don't have trimmers or anything like that. It's just more of a discipline thing. I don't drink anywhere near as much as I would do when I was a teenager. It's just literally a discipline thing. If I drink, it all goes to tits. You know what I mean? I ain't like next day I'll tell you, it was 3 weeks that I drank, and I probably drank 3. If 3 weeks I drank, I probably drank 6 times in total in those 3 weeks. But it's just that next day I felt like shite. I'm not doing anything. I'm watching films, especially because I'm not at work. I'm watching films. The day after I still feel like shite because I'm old. And then it's just a spiral of shite. So it's I can be very disciplined, but if I break that discipline, you know what I mean? I might as well just buy some crack, some heroin, just go completely off the wall. Never took crack or heroin or cocaine, but you know what I mean? Just go, rah! Might as well. It's just soon as my discipline's broke in one area, I'm just done. So alcohol's the seal. Do you know what I mean? And I've got to not break that seal, or everything goes to shit. You know what I mean? So at the minute I'm not drinking. But yeah, I just thought I didn't want to not address it. I know people probably forgot, but for me, what's the word? Documenting my journey. I needed to just get that out there, and if people want to judge, people can judge, but that's scary. But yeah, I'm going to show you what I picked. I've done 9 minutes. I'm going to show you what I picked today, what's going out, and all that jazz. But yeah, see you. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Just in the living room. I picked all my stuff for today. It's got to go out. It's going to be a few trips, I think. We're not driving. But yeah, this is what's sold on Saturday and Sunday, I think it was. Or was it Friday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I didn't go to the post office on Friday. So this is what sold on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to take a roundabout guess on how much it's sold for, but I'm not going to remember. Not particularly anything like massive price wise, really, that's gone out. But I'll go through it, let you know. Right, so let's start at the back. Excuse, it's the son's birthday, so he's got all his birthday presents. Right, this Jar Jar Binks backpack. Now, I've had that listed for a while. That's gone on bids for, I think, what I paid for it. So, you know, I've lost money on it, but I just like, you know, I like to get rid of stuff with bids. It gets my, what's the word? It gets my feedback up. You know, they'll get themselves a bargain, and I'll treat it like any other package as well, so I'm not going to underpackage it. But yeah, Jar Jar Binks, I think that sold for about £5. Next, this F&M basket. Now, this is, I don't know if I'm being, what's the word? I don't know if I'm being risky with this one. This got returned the other week. There was a lady who was saying that it wasn't real. Now, unless eBay, what was the options eBay gave me? eBay gave me the options of, look, I had to pay to get it back. What were the options? The options were she pays to send it back, and I then have to prove my end that it's real. So I'll get in touch with F&M. Is it Fortnum Mason or something like that? I have to get in touch with them to prove that it's real, and then she still has to pay the postage. But if I can't prove that it's real, I have to pay the postage anyway. So I thought, I can't be bothered. I'll just get the postage. I think it's real. Whatever. I'm just going to take the risk. If it happens again and the next person says it's not real, they can keep it. I think it's real. I don't know how. You know, and it's not like it's got a label in there. I don't know how you tell if it's not real or whatever. But yeah, 25 quid for that. That cost me £1. You got a Bop It Extreme 2. That cost me 50p from a car boot. Sold for a tenner. Chucky plush, which I thought was going to go at Halloween, but it went after Halloween. That cost me £1.99. That went for a tenner. A bit of bangle jewellery. Sold for like a £5. Some plates, again, went on bids. I think it was for, it went up to 8 quid, I think it was, but they cost me 6. Had them for a while. You got a Randy Orton sealed figure, that cost me £1.67. That sold for a tenner. A Sadness plush, like a, what is it, Some plush. This was a little bit of retail arbitrage that I did a while back. I bought 3. The other 2 are still in the loft. I'd done this half price. It cost me £3.75. I think it ended up selling. I think I was trying to get 16 quid, so it's ended up selling for 8. Is that nothing now? You got a Wade Whimsy 4 down there. Is it 4 or 5? I don't know. Like a baby deer. That went for £1. It's just bids. You got a Rock Brawling Buddy. That sold for a tenner. That cost me a quid from the car boot. Another bids. Some Vans. They cost me 99p at a car boot. They've gone for 3 quid. A plate. Again, bids again. Something that's been there for a while. That cost me £1.50. It sold for 4 on bids. Skinner's Festival, what is it? Audio book. Cost me a quid, sold for a tenner. You've got a Homer Simpson USB desk light. So you plug the USB into the laptop or computer and it, you know, it's like a desk light. So that cost me £1 from a car boot. That sold for 15. This cup and saucer and teapot set, that sold for, how much was it now? Oh no, that sold for what it paid for. So again, another bids, but it gets it out the loft. It gets a little bit of a gap on Bric-a-Brac Lane. So I got the money back on that. I think it was £5, and someone paid £5 for it. So after fees, you know, £3 or £4. This didn't cost me anything. Sold for a tenner. And these are A5 document wallets. When the company I was working for closed down, we had a lot. It was my job to purchase these. Now, I'm not saying whatsoever that I may have ordered quite a bit just before I left, but I've got quite a few of these upstairs in the loft. And this is the first one that's sold after, 7 months since I left. But it sold for a tenner. Didn't cost me anything. Next, from my tool and lock haul, these are 2 Yale locks and another Yale lock, whatever. They cost me 62p each. I think in total it's gone for about 25 quid. Somebody bought like multiples of it, so that would have been one listing, and they bought it all, and I combine the postage or refund the postage back. Same with these two, just 2 blades, same thing. Bosch blades cost me 62p each. I'm £1.24, and I end up getting a tenner for them. And then finally, a little top which would have been from one of my big clothing. What's it called? I bought like quite a few clothing bundles. Was it this year or last year? They were shite anyway. I bought like someone's leftovers on eBay. I think it was end of last year. This was in there, so it cost me less than 50p, but it sold for a £5. And then this Collars One jacket. I was collecting a lot of these earlier on in the year. This again is sold for half price, so it cost me, I looked it up the other day, £3. Cost me £3, and this sold for 15. So yeah, nothing amazing, as I said. Nothing like, whoa, can't believe how much you got for that. It's just getting rid of the stock that I have in my loft and shed. But yeah, only 2 pieces of clothing this week, and that's really surprised me. I normally have about 10 pieces of clothing, so it's, you know, it's been all right. November's been all right. I had a good week last week, which I'll do a video next week on my top 10 sales of November so far. I had a good week last week. The weekend, you know, although it was multiples, I had quite a few bids that were ending over the weekend on Saturday. So there's still a load of Ben 10 on bids, that always goes for like 20p, 30p profit because people bid them up. But some lady bought like 12 items and she's waiting for another 3 or 4 to end today, I think. Another load of bids that are ending today. So as soon as she bundles that up, it ends up being nicer for me. If she buys like a load, it then ends up being nicer for me in profit wise, because, you know, although I'm only going to charge her one lot of postage, it ends up being cheaper in the end. I don't know how, but I end up making more money anyway. But yeah, cool. That's what I sold over the weekend. What up, YouTube? It's Tuesday. How you doing? It's proper winter out there now. Just dropped the kids off to school. I'm freezing. It was Liam's birthday yesterday. That's what it's about. Before come on. I've just gone A over T, arse over tit. Inside my kids' school. I mean, I've never felt so, I'd say, vulnerable. Like, I literally went completely like legs in the air. Nothing I could do about it. I was going down. I think I'm alright. I was covered like in mud and I had to take the kids into school, and like the teacher's like, what happened? Yeah. I don't know what happened. I've got a dodgy ankle that I always go over on. I think I only need like a little brick, and I think I've gone over on that little brick, and some kind of little brick. Gone over. I've gone to like post myself on this foot, and then I've just gone slide. So I haven't My shoulders hurting, my arms hurting, my legs hurting. I need to check to see if I'm all cut up. Hopefully I'm not. Yesterday, sales-wise, alright. I don't know, it is a bit dead, to be fair. For how much I'm listing. You know what I mean? It's only... No, I won't say it's dead. It's the same as it normally would. Do you know what I mean? It's no different than any other month. It's a little bit busier. It's Q4, but not like astronomically busy. I remember, as I said last year, I wasn't really putting a lot into it in Q4, but like the year before, the sales in Q4 compared to my normal were just ridiculous. But this year, it's not been mad. But yeah, I'm having a day of list. I've still got loads of stuff to package up, to be fair. I didn't get on top of it yesterday. But yeah, I need to package my stuff up, and then, because I sold more stuff yesterday, so I need to package stuff up, and then I'm going to hit my death pile over there on the back of the table. So yeah, wish me luck. Excuse the kids' mess. Me and Liam playing with his toys this morning. Look, felt right on my arse, all the way down my leg. So I fell on this side. And do you want to see the massive cut that is really hurting me? Look at that. Let me just focus. It's there. See it? Go on. It's upside down. Anyway, I'm cut there. I think I'm going to be alright. I think I'm going to be fine. I don't know whether I need to go to the hospital. I'll think about it. Ouch. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Just in the kitchen. About to take some photos of some stuff. I was going to include this in this video. My issue is I do everything through my phone. So as soon as it gets to a certain amount of memory, I have to kind of reset. Because then it's complicated. I edit everything on my phone. I put everything on my phone. So I can only do about, like, you know, tops 20-minute videos. I was going to include this in this video, but I'm not going to, because I haven't got enough time. But I'm going to do a separate charity shop video. I'm going to start doing charity shop videos again, but, like, I don't know, you know, if they're not, I'll be honest at the start, if there's nothing in there that's amazing, you know, if it's just your standard stuff, I might not do a video. I don't know. But yeah, during the day after my fall, you know, I've been a brave boy. I'm alright now after that wound, let's call it, that's on my leg. I'm alright. But I think I've badly bruised my two fingers. Them two, my pinky and that, that's hurting. To raise them two at the same time is hurting. So I think I might have to tape them up. But I'm not going to go to the hospital. You know, I'm trained in on the field first aid, so you know, I'm just going to tape them up. Maybe with some gaffer tape, not like that, you know, crap like medical tape. You know what I mean? Gaffer tape them up, gangster it out as I do, as you know. You know, I'm just a brave one. But yeah, sorry this vlog's been a bit all over the place. I just wanted to do a fresh one, you know, start again, explain myself, all that jazz. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Comment down below, I'll try and get back to you. I'll try and get back when I can. But for now, peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one.